I was wondering about more about, is the government going to allow the empowerment of the individual to get over to these expensive tools, or they're just going to keep them for themselves?
So will government allow? Well, there is government is characterized by a left and a right and differences, and from my perspective, obviously it's not only allowed, but our everyone's benefit and welfare is within the right for individuals to have this wonderful achievement of AI. It is like having air in your tires at the gas station for free. It is like having oxygen or water. It is like having intellect. It's like the right for education. It's like the right for the education of till the age of 18, or to the age of 16, or to the age of 12, or till having to the right to be able to read, the right to be literate, the right to to have basic instruments, the right to be taught how to walk, the right that now everybody has to have electricity in their homes, and sewerage and piping and fresh and water, flowing water and gas in their homes, the right for infrastructure, which is a principle that every first world nation will ensure that there's basic infrastructure in people's homes. So what the United States and leading countries are now ensuring that there's 5G networks and that information is going to flow freely, and therefore putting up satellites. So there's, without a doubt, people recognize that there are going to be necessities, and these necessities are going to be will need to be individualized. Individuals will need to have them. Will governments agree? There will be a problem, because they will understand that when individuals have great powers, then there is a threat to power. And governments want to have a monopoly over power. They want to have currency, and they want to have army, and then they want to have intelligence. And so when it comes to an age where intelligence is in the hands of everybody, then a challenged government might not find the way that they can lead through. And there may not necessarily be a need to lead anymore. There may not need to be a need to lead.
You think that the thing can resolve itself because of the artificial intelligence is a higher level of consciousness?
It's amazing that the biblical messianic idea, struggled with the idea of both leadership and no leadership. The leadership under God, which is not under any human form, and it sounded too idealistic. But with AI, there may not need to be the human leadership, and the AI of a centralized government will be no better than the AI of individuals. It's the bandwidth or the power of it. But there's no need for a government to know. There can be a great decentralization and there can be a great period of individualized rights. It can actually be very, very good for the individual, where no one power can control, that there's a real balance. And the way to do this is through your question in the first place was protocol. If individuals will create a protocol with each other, not via a centralized authority such as Google or through a government or through citizenship, but rather a protocol with each other directly. Bitcoin is an attempt in this direction, and its value is in encryption, where they say that it cannot be broken because it is through a system which is divided into many other. It's through blockchain, but for another time. But a very good analogy.